Okay guys, so I am recording this video as an explanation as to why I do not have PS Plus right now, because I figure I at least owe it to you guys to tell you why there's going to be a shortage of certain content on my channel. And that's just simply because I don't really have any intentions of renewing my PS Plus at the moment for two reasons. One, I have no reason to renew my Plus after a couple of different situations I've had to go through with Sony. And two, money is just kind of running tight at the moment. But that's not the main reason. It's mainly because of what Sony did over the past, like, 3-ish years that really changed my mind. So, I was, So my whole issue with Sony started back in, I want to say, early 2020, somewhere around there. I was playing Siege, right? And I was getting harassed by because I was solo queuing, right? Just playing some casual. I was being harassed by 4 people on my team. I went off on them. I did not filter anything because it was 4 of them, 1 of me. They started reporting me, and I got a warning. That was my strike 1. That was before my first suspension. Okay. So then comes around June, July of 2020. I get my first suspension. It's a 3-day suspension. I was playing GTA, and this guy was harassing me and my friend. And this guy would not leave us alone. So again, me being me, I went off on him because I'm like, okay, he came after me. There shouldn't be a problem with me going off on him because again, he was the initiator, he was the instigator. So there shouldn't really be a problem with me losing it on him. I got banned for 3 days. 3 days, y'all. And then let's talk about what happened last year. Okay? So I had a good streak of not getting in trouble with Sony, not violating TOS, anything like that, okay? I was on a good streak. And then I get into an argument with a few of my friends, right? We get into like a huge argument, we're having a falling out, yada yada yada. It's all patched up now. But they spam report me, and it was a false report. They even said it was a false report when I talked to them about it afterwards. And I got a 1-week suspension for something I didn't even do. They were sitting there telling Sony that I was spamming the N-word in messages, and I never even said it in messages. I don't say it in messages because I'm not an idiot. I'm smart. And I got a 1-week suspension for that. So I'm like, okay, screw this. I'm done. So what really irritated me is how I didn't even get to defend myself. And when I called support and told them straight up I did nothing to get banned, they pretty much told me that it's not their problem. That is when I had enough. They told me it's not their problem. And then, come last year, 2022 was awful for PlayStation. I did not enjoy a whole lot of things I did on PlayStation last year. I grinded for Damascus, I played S&D on Call of Duty, and that was about it. There's a few things that I might renew my Plus for just to play. But at the moment, it's just not something I am going to do. I have no intentions of renewing it right now. Because Sony doesn't deserve my money. They don't. Everything they do is just a gigantic cash grab, and they don't care about the community. Like, they genuinely do not care about us, and you guys, there's nothing wrong with having a favorite platform to play on, okay? I'm guilty of that too. My favorite platform to play on is either Nintendo Switch or PC. But, I don't get the point of spending $60 a year to be able to play games that I spend $60 to even have in the first place. And then Sony to tell me, arbitrarily, when they know I did nothing wrong, that I no longer have the right to play said games online that I paid the money for. it doesn't make any sense. So then there was the communities getting removed, by the way, and the party system being broken for over a year. That wasn't very fun either. They still need to bring back communities. We need the communities. That's why people picked PlayStation over Xbox. Xbox did pretty much everything better. The only thing they didn't do was the communities. That was a Sony thing. That's what they did. And everyone loves communities. I did, my friends did, everyone. And they still got rid of communities, even though people were literally begging them not to. So they have no regard for their fans, for their supporters, for anyone. They have no regard for any of us. So I'm not going to give my money to a company that has proven to me time and time again that they don't care about me, that I'm just a number, essentially. And if they didn't view the community in that light, they wouldn't ban people arbitrarily for no reason with no proof. I've seen people get banned for things that were not against the TOS. Actually, the TOS specifically said certain things were not in violation, and people still got permanently banned for it. So Sony has just went down the drain, and I don't know. I'll probably end up getting PS Plus some other time, but just for the time being, no. I'm gonna stick with playing on my Switch and playing single player games on here, or games that don't require Plus, because there are a few of those that I play as well. The Crew 2, Genshin Impact, which there'll be gameplay of those for videos as well. But I figured that, you guys, the fans who support my channel, who watch my videos, who've been waiting for months for me to come back from my break, I am finally back, and I figured I should at least give an explanation as to why certain gameplays are just not going to be found on my channel anymore. I felt that I owed that explanation at the very least. So yeah, with that being said, I don't really have anything else to say. I will catch you guys in the next video. Peace.